Alright, y'all, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've done a video like this. I'm usually doing shorts or whatever. I enjoy doing my shorts. Comment down below if you're enjoying my shorts as well. It looks like a lot of people is, so I'm going to continue to do them, but I also am going to be doing little videos like this as well. But I've been wanting to do this video, y'all, for a very longest time. It's just been very hard for me to do it because number one, I'm busy. I'm a mom that I'm constantly busy every week working everything, but today I have a day off. So I'm like, you know what, I took a shower and everything. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this video already because it's been overdue, long due, and I literally told you guys in a short I was gonna do it. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you guys know. If you don't know, then you know, or whatever. But I hope that this video is quick. I'm gonna try to make it quick because I got my little one right there, and she's in a like terrible twos, y'all's kind of moment, so she be having tantrums here and there. So yeah, y'all's. But anyways, cheers to all you mamas. If you guys are drinking energy drinks, coffee, whatever it is, this is literally my second one, y'all's. Anyways, y'all's, okay, I'm gonna get this started. Okay, by the title of the video, I want to address what happened there to my face. You guys can kind of see I have a scar right there. Okay, now this might be a video that not a lot of people would want to watch, so if you don't want to watch, it's okay, don't watch it. But if you do, make sure to just leave a positive comment down below for me, or if you've been through something like this, things like that, you know, because this is a very hard subject for me to touch on, but I feel like I have to do it for my sake of my own peace and mind, you know. Okay, so here it goes, y'all. I just hate talking about this. I hate it, but I have to do it. Back in September, I think it was 15th, it was the Canelo and Crawford fight. So that day, I had plans to go with my family already to go watch the fight, right? And long story short, one of my cousins, they also were gonna watch the fight. So I was debating whether to go to this other family member's house, or to go to my cousin's house to watch it with them. My cousins, the ones I went to that day, are around my age, you know, and yeah. So long story short, like, I ended up going with them, which I was super happy about, super excited about, to go spend the night with them and watch the fight, you know. And it was a good time, not gonna lie to you guys. At first, it was a very, very, very good time with my cousins, spending time with them, things like that. We made tacos. I don't know if I've kind of did a short video on my shorts if you guys want to watch. I was wearing a red and green shirt, representing the Mexican flag for Canelo, because I was going for Canelo. But anyways, I did do a couple shorts of what I was eating that day, some tacos, y'alls, and then of what all of that, you know. But yeah, I made that. But so I was chilling most of the night with one of my cousins that happens to be a male. I was chilling with him the whole night and stuff like that because, I don't know, we were just talking, catching up, laughing, things like that. We were having a good time. And so the fight started, and it was still a good time. We were watching the fight. But, you know, Canelo lost, y'all. So, yeah, if you're a Canelo fan, we're always going to be I'm always going to be a Canelo fight, no matter if he loses or wins, y'all. Okay? But anyways, he lost, right? So we finished up the fight. It was around probably 12 at night, I think, is when the fight ended. And I don't know. As soon as we got there, like, okay, I kind of skipped something. When we got there, I kind of felt the energy kind of low, you know, not towards my cousin, the male. Me and him were actually vibing and things like that, but I kind of felt a very like negative vibe towards my other cousins and stuff. I was like, I didn't think nothing of it, because you know, people go through shit behind closed doors, don't like to talk about it, things like that, you know. So I was like, whatever, you know, probably people like they're having a bad time or whatever. I get it, you know. Anyway, so long story short, one of my cousins, which happens to be a female, she started just kind of being rude to one of my cousins, which is the male cousin that I was hanging out with most of the time that night. She was kind of being rude, and that's her brother, so they're like siblings. She was being rude to him, and she's always kind of been rude, and stuff like that. Oh no, my baby's tripping, y'all. She's always been kind of rude and all that. So I don't know, me, I don't know, something in me was like, I had to tell her something, y'all. So I literally told her, like, hold on, y'all, she my baby's tripping, 1 second. All right, y'all, so I had to give her something. But anyways, so I literally told her, like, why you always so rude to him? Because I think it had to be with something with her kid or something like that. She was all rude, like, grab him or whatever the heck, like, you know. And she, my look, she has a husband too, y'all. She lives with her mom and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna talk and shame nobody, but this is just so you guys can understand what I was talking about. She has all this help and things like that, but she was being so rude to my cousin, talking about, like, help me, or you better do this and this, and or I don't know, something like that, y'all. And I was like, hey, like, that's your kid, you take care of your kid. Or I was like, and I literally told her, like, you even have your mom here helping you, and your husband, everything, and you, like, you're still over here struggling, like, you have so much hands, and you're over here bothering my cousin, you know what I mean? Like, come on now, you know. I was like, I don't have the help at all, like, and I do it by myself. And it's not, isn't, it's because, okay, now this is going to a different topic, but like, basically, I told her straight up, like, you need to back off my cousin. He has, like, really no rights to really help you out, if especially if you're being rude about it, you know what I mean? Like, you have a husband right there, bro, and you have your mom, and you have all this other help, like, let him chill, you know what I mean? But anyways, she's like that. She's very, like, controlling towards my cousin, and things like that, which is kind of too much, you know. But anyways, that's not really the subject here. So that's, I told her that, and she got all mad, blah blah blah. She was all like, get out of my house and stuff like that. Oh boy, y'all, here goes my baby again. 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm telling you, terrible twos, you guys. Which I'm about to leave pretty soon and go to the park and take her, because she can't be in this house for too long. I've noticed that now. She has way too much energy, y'all. But anyways, so she got, like, butthurt or whatever, and she was all like, get out of my house, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm chilling with my cousin, like, you're not about to kick me out. I'm gonna leave when I want to leave. But like, that's how just the person I am, you know, and they know that, you know. But she was kind of like butthurt. So then, like, I kind of stayed to the side, because her and her brother were going at it. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna let them do their thing. They ended up, we were in the living room, so they ended up going to the kitchen, and they were arguing and stuff. My cousin was arguing with her because he was defending me, and I was defending him. You know what I mean? So I think that's why she felt some type of way. But at the end of the day, like, it's not even about that. It's about, like, you were being rude, and you are rude. You know what I mean? But anyways, so y'all, I kid you not, I'm a person where I don't like drama, y'all. I've never had drama. I've never gotten in a fight, nothing like that, y'all. Now, even now as an adult, you guys, I've never had no drama, no nothing, no drama with friends in middle school, high school, nothing, y'all. I've always gotten along with everybody. I am a super, I care about people so freaking much, like, you have no idea. But so that, right, what happened that day, I was like, I didn't deserve that shit, you know what I mean? So not only that, because I've been going through shit in my personal life with my ex-husband and things like that, that I was like, I don't need this shit. I'm already going through so fucking much, like, I don't need all this shit, you know what I mean? So anyways, so then I go to the kitchen, and so they were fighting, right? They were arguing and stuff. And I went to the kitchen to tell her, like, hey, like, calm down and be quiet, and, like, leave my cousin alone. Y'all, I put that on everything. She came towards me and literally punched me in the face like a couple times. My lips were kind of busted, especially in the inside. I mean, it's already October. I'm pretty healed, and I do have pictures. I'm gonna be posting pictures here and there to show you guys what I went through. So she punched me and stuff. So me, I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck? She just hella punched me. Like, what? So I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to also hit her back because like you're supposed to defend yourself, right? um but they literally holded her back because she was being crazy ass, like crazy, full crazy at me and shit, you know. So her sister and like mom and stuff were holding her back and stuff. And then when I like go a little back or whatever and I turn this way, y'all, was like, kid you not, her husband, male, her husband comes at me and punches me right here, y'all's. And that's what that's for right there. And he punched me in my face. Y'all, I hate talking about this because it just reminded me again. But I have to make this video. He literally punched me, y'all's, right here on my face. I started bleeding everywhere. That right there shocked me even more, y'all's. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did you punch me, you know? Like, y'all's, it was just a horrible night after that, y'all's. And, when he punched me, I kind of was seeing a little blurry, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, so then they had a mirror by their door. I went to look in the mirror, y'all's, blood everywhere. And I'll post a picture right now. But yeah, I had blood everywhere, y'all. I touched my face and I had blood all over my hand. I was like, what the fuck? And so then I looked in the mirror and yes, I had blood right there, y'all. I was like, oh, you're going to jail. I'm calling the cops. This is not fucking fair. And so I did. Y'all, he comes to me all looking all fucking crazy and worried and shit. He goes to me and says, I didn't do that. What? What do you mean you didn't do it, bro? Like, you just punched me in the face. Yes, it was you. I'm not fucking blind. I'm not drunk as fuck where I'm gonna blame you. You know what I mean? Like, no, it was him, y'alls. Like, I'm not, okay, so literally they both attacked me, y'alls. She punched me in the face not moments ago, right? Then he comes towards me and punches me in the face and makes me bleed and shit. You know what I mean? So literally, y'alls, I literally got attacked that night by my own fucking family, and that's not okay, y'alls. Like, it's really not okay. So I call the cops or whatever. The cops come like minutes after and stuff. They pull him to the side and they pulled me to the side and, you know, do the questioning bullshit or whatever, y'alls. You guys, sometimes cops don't be doing their jobs, y'alls. They didn't do shit, y'all. You guys, they didn't take him to jail, you guys. You know why? I think that is because in my cousin's house, like it was my two of my cousins actually, well, all of them turned their back on me because they could have literally stand up for me and been like, you know what, he did, like scratch everything that happened between us, our arguments, blah blah blah. But yes, he punched my cousin. Yes, hell no, y'alls, they covered for his ass, probably made me look fucking crazy, you know what I mean? Now I'm talking about, we don't know where you got that, or we don't know how she got that, and things like that. He literally, my cousin's husband literally looked at me in the face before the cops got there and said, you already had that on your face. You already had that scar on your face. Are you serious? No, I didn't. And I can prove to you guys by putting a picture right now. I did not have that scar, y'all. My face was looking good, all flawless and everything. I even took a picture before leaving my house because I thought my makeup looked that good, y'all. So I'll post that picture. But not only that, I also have videos too of me eating tacos. I didn't have that. I didn't have this scar, you guys, on my face. Okay, so but he was saying that, you guys, to cover it, for you know, for people to believe him, you know. And apparently they did. The cops believed them too and everything, you guys, you know. And I'm not kidding, you guys. When the cops told me that they weren't gonna take him to jail, I was like, I'm done. I'm done with all this bullshit. You know what? But God sees everything, you know? I literally told them God sees everything and God will punish them for doing that shit to me, you know? And so, what to call, I literally told the jobs, you guys are not doing your jobs because you clearly see my face bleeding and yet you don't take his ass. Like, what do you want me to do, a lie detecting test, like, or him do one to prove to you guys that he did hit me? Honestly, that should have happened. But like I said, some cops don't do shit, you guys. Some cops, they don't do shit, you guys. But anyways, they didn't do shit. I ended up going home, blah, 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 right? So that's what happened there, you guys. And for this very longest time that I've been recording my shorts and things like that, I've been keeping that from the internet and from you guys and things like that. And nobody has really asked me what happened there. Why? Because it's not a huge scar, but to me, it's to me is a painful scar, y'all. Because to know that I have this on my face because of family members, you know what I mean? Like, that is fucked up, you guys. Literally, you guys, I blocked all of them away from my life. I was like, I don't need that shit in my life. Like, they're so fake. I didn't think that they would do that shit to me. Like, I literally didn't. I was so close to them. I really was. But since that happened, I'm like, I'm done, you know. Block, 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 block. I don't want you in my life anymore, ever, ever again. Yes, I forgive you guys, but I don't want shit to do with you guys anymore. We can't sit in the same table no more or nothing, because that was a betrayal to me, to be honest with you guys. Like, for example, let's say if, hold on, y'all, my guys, diaper break. Anyways, y'all, so I'm sorry I have to, like, you know, it's mom life, y'all. But anyways, so let's see, where was I? So yeah, they basically didn't do shit, y'all. The only person that was on my side was me and my sister that was there, and my cousin, obviously. But he called me like an hour later on, crying and saying, I'm sorry, cousin, for everything that happened. I was trying to be on your side, but my sisters were literally telling me that to shut up, to not say nothing to the cops, things like that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, look, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I know they told you that shit. And like, honestly, I would have been like, fuck you. I'm speaking for my cousin, but you know what? Everybody's different. I don't judge him. I'm not mad at him for that. He has his reasons why he listened to them, things like that. But y'all's, when I say that I haven't, like, I've never thought this would happen to me, especially with family, you know? Like, especially me, y'all's, like, I'm the least person that you should be doing that shit to. You know, I was so good to them, loving, caring, everything, you guys, you know, and it's so fucked up. I'm not gonna cry in this video, but so fucked up. Especially because, like I said, I'm already going through so much with also, hold on, oh my God, y'all. I don't even know how many times I'm gonna be stopping this video. But anyways, y'all, yeah. Anyways, that's what happened to this that you guys see or have been seeing on my face. You all probably like, I didn't even notice or whatever. Well, that's good, you know, because if you didn't notice, that means it's not that bad, right? But to me, it's like something that I'm like, I wanted to heal. And sometimes I'm like, shit, am I gonna have this for the rest of my life? Is it gonna heal? Is it gonna close more? Blah blah blah. It is healed. I was told that I was gonna need stitches, but thankfully I just got medical glue. They just literally put some medical glue on it, and the glue literally fell off by itself. But now I'm left with this. A lot of people tell me that yes, it's gonna be there. Obviously it is, but like, I wanted to heal more. But it's been only what, 2 months or whatever, so I'm hoping that throughout the months and the years that it will be a lot better, you know. But I still haven't put makeup on it, y'all. When I wear makeup, I don't put makeup on it because I feel like it's still closing, and I don't want it to, like, you know, makeup go in there and stuff like that. So I'm very careful when I do put makeup on. But anyways, literally, y'all, that is what happened. Hold up, I got something right here. That is literally what happened. Y'all, here are the shirts that I took that day, and I have not washed them because I've been wanting to do this video, y'all. I want to show you guys that it has blood, as you guys can see. And this is the green one. So I had them like overlapping kind of for the Mexican flag, and here's the other one, y'all. So yeah, I was bleeding a lot, y'all. It went all down to my face, to my neck, to my shirts. I had these as well because cops told me to leave them for evidence, but I literally stopped fighting for that shit, because if they're not gonna do shit about it, like, for real, fuck you guys too, you know what I mean, type of vibe, you know. So I literally was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave it up like to God and let God handle them, and I believe that he is, you know. I don't wish nothing bad upon them, obviously not, but like, they do need to, I know they're feeling guilty, you guys, because that is fucked up. You know what I mean? I didn't just start bleeding out of fucking nowhere. You know what I mean? Like that. Clearly, I seen that fucking man hit me, and they clearly seen it too, y'all. They did. Okay, it's not like someone fucking blocked him from not seeing him hit me. It was you know what I mean? Like, everybody saw that shit. And the fact that nobody stepped up for me or said, are you okay? Nothing like that. That is fucked up, y'all. Believe me, it is so fucked up, you guys. But I don't know. I didn't want to do this video, but I had to do this video. And honestly, I might even put a picture of the guy that did this to me, because that's how fucked up it is. And he deserves people to know the real him. You know what I mean? So like, I might, if I do, then I do, and if I don't, then whatever, you know. But I already put pictures and stuff of my face that day, of before and after and things like that, so you guys can see. But you guys, it's just crazy, you guys, that now I have to live with this, and I have to remember what happened there every single day. Honestly, you guys, I have moved on from that. I have, believe me, I don't think about it anymore. And I believe that this video is gonna do a closure of that in my life, because I'm gonna delete the pictures and all that stuff that I have on here still. I have them still here because of this video, but now that I made this video, I'm gonna delete all of that from my life and stuff like that, you know. But I did want to document this for, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know, but I have in my heart, I've had this feeling to make a video of what happened there. Not only that, but also to explain and to like let you guys know what is clearly what happened there, because I literally made a short saying that I was gonna do a video of what happened there, but I haven't. So now that I did, I hope you guys know now and understand what happened and why it took so long for me to actually make this video, you guys. But yeah, you guys, I believe that I'm not the only one that has been through a betrayal like this. So if someone has been through something kind of close to my situation, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. And you know, I've always heard good people get hurt the most, and I see it now. Because you guys, I am not perfect, but I am such a loving, humble person that I literally, like, if you need help, I will help you out, type of thing, you know. So the fact that I've been going through, or was going through that shit at that time, and went through that shit, I was like, I was hurt, y'all. It's not even kidding. I was hurt. I was like, wow, you know. It would be different if it was like maybe a stranger or something like that, you know. But like, from family, you guys, are you serious right now? And not only that, like, they didn't do shit to help me, or they didn't say to the cops what really actually happened, things like that. They literally protected him instead of protecting their own family. Like, that's fucked up, you guys, because if it was one of them that got hurt, y'all, I would have spoke up for them, or I would have been there for them and things like that. I would not think that they're crazy and all this shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, you guys, it's just fucked up. But anyways, y'all, that's what literally happened there. So I hope that I don't ever have to talk about this again. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and comment down below positive things for me, or if you've been through something like this and things like that. But anyways, y'all, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.